Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to draw one of Godzilla's main bad guys, and that is Gigan. So, to start off with this, we're going to begin towards the top of our paper, and we're going to start with his face. So, towards the top of the paper, I'm going to begin with his eye. Now, he just has kind of one eye, kind of like Cyclops from X-Men. So, I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to draw a line that just kind of curves around like this, and then just kind of curves back just like that. Next, I'm going to make the top of his head. So I'm just going to draw a little line that kind of curves around his eye like that. And then I'm going to draw a line that curves around down here and goes a little bit farther down like that. Now, his mouth is kind of like a beak. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves up and then down a little bit. And then I'm just going to go at a really long angle. Then I'm going to curve down. And then I'm going to go around like this. Now, right next to his mouth, he has a couple little spikes coming out. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line that curves around. And then I'm going to make another one that curves around like this. Then I'm just going to continue that beak right down onto this. Then I'm just going to connect the bottom. Now, underneath here, I'm going to do the bottom part of the beak. So I'm going to draw a line that goes down like this. Then I'm just going to curve it back and then come back up like this. Then inside of here, I'm just going to make a little curved line for the tongue. And then starting up here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down for the back of the mouth. Now on this side, he has another one of those little spikes. So I'm going to draw a line that curves up and then just comes back down to here. Now starting back here, I'm going to continue his neck down just a little bit. Then I'm going to draw his arm. So first I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves around like this and then comes back around just like that. Then I'm going to curve this line around, and I'm going to have it go up like this. Now his arms are just these big hooks. So starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that goes up, and then it's going to curve down like this. Then I'm going to curve this back all the way to here. Now, starting back here by the beak, I'm going to draw a line that comes down, and I'm going to stop it right about here. Now, his belly has a bunch of spikes on it. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a few of these little shapes like this. And I'm just going to connect them, kind of like little shark fins that are like going up. And I want these to get a little bit taller as I get farther down. So they're going to get a little bit longer. as I get farther down. And then I'm going to slowly start making them smaller again. And that'll be a good number right there. Now I want to connect a line in between all of these to show that they're actually in front of the side of the body. Now, starting over here, I'm going to draw a line that just goes down. And then I'm going to come back up and curve around for the other arm. And then I'm just going to curve this back and come right to here. Then, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line down for the back. Then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down. And then I'm going to bring this line all the way back to here. And then connect it. Then I'm just going to draw a line that comes down here. And another one that comes down here. Then I'm going to draw a line right here. Next, I'm going to make a little curved line up here, just kind of like a kneecap. And then I'm going to draw a curved line right here. And then a line that just kind of comes down like this. Now, kind of like his arms, he just has kind of like a big claw for his toe. So I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down and then comes all the way back for 1 foot. And then starting right here, I'm going to curve this line right to there. Then starting here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of comes out and then curves back around here. Then I'm going to draw a line that curves down and then around for the knee. Then I'm just going to make a line that goes down. And then a line that curves out and comes down. And then I'm going to draw this one, this foot just kind of curving down and then coming back around. Almost like he's taking a step. Now, he also has a tail. So, starting right here, I'm going to just draw a line that curves around and then comes back up like this. Then I'm going to just redraw that shape, starting out real skinny and then slowly getting bigger as I come back towards the body. Now, on the top of his head, he has about 4 spikes. So this first one is really tall and it curves up and then comes back down like this. Then the next one does the same thing, but it's a little bit shorter. And then the next two do the same thing. They're the same shape, but they just get smaller. Now, he also has spikes on his tail. So I'm going to add a bunch of these little shark fin shapes all the way down his tail. And I'm going to try to make them smaller as I get towards the tip. Now, he also has this really crazy fin on the back of, or on his back, I should say. So, to draw that, I'm going to start off by drawing a curved line, and then I'm just going to bring that all the way back to the body. Then I'm going to draw another one here, and then I'm just going to bring it right back to the body. Then I'm going to keep doing those. I'm going to keep adding some of those all the way around. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller as I get farther along. And I'll stop right about there. Then I'm just going to kind of add this little U shapes and these curve shapes right in between them. Just like that. So now that's the basic shape of them. Now we want to add some details and some nice detail lines. So first thing, I'm going to come here by this spike and I'm going to draw a line that goes down almost like a V. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here just to show where it separates. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves around and goes all the way to the point. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one too, and I'll leave a little bit of a broken line in there, make it look more realistic. Now, he also has this crazy stripe pattern on his body. So starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that curves down and then back up towards his arm, I should say. Then I'm going to do the same thing here, kind of like a big curvy triangle. Now, right around his face, I'm going to draw a few little curved lines just to show like some wrinkles. And then I'm going to draw a little line that curves down and then comes back up towards the neck. Now on his toes, I'm going to draw a line that just connects here, and I'm just going to draw a little line in between it, and then do the same thing here. Then I'm going to add a few more of these kind of little detail broken lines around his leg, just like that. Then I'm going to add a few up here by his arm, just a few of these broken lines, and do a few more over here. Now, at the tops of each of these little lines that I made, I'm going to put a little spike, because he has these little spikes on his fins. Then I'm going to add just a few little curved lines in between here, just like that. Now, on his stomach and on most of his body and his tail, he has these scale patterns. Now, we don't want to draw, 10 million little tiny scales. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some of these little bigger V shapes. And I'm going to kind of spread these out like this, and then wherever the points are, I'm going to put another V shape. So it kind of forms a diamond. So I'm just going to keep adding these kind of scaly V shapes all over his whole body. Then you can also put these on the tail as well. So this time, instead of making them go down like this, I'm actually going to start them at an angle. Just like this, I'm going to make them go all the way down the tail. And there you go. There is your drawing of Gigan, one of Godzilla's big time bad guys. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.